heals the sick, and he heals the lame.
Another blockage can be quite simple. It's breaking God's natural laws of health. You know, God has laid down spiritual laws, obviously, and there's natural laws. You know, sometimes for a miracle to happen, it might be as simple as beginning to obey the natural laws that God has laid down. For example, if you have high blood pressure, and if you don't exercise, and in the morning you have big greasy pork chops, and at lunchtime you go out and you have KFC, in the evening you get a big, 2 or 3 Big Macs and milkshakes, and you wonder why you're not feeling well. Maybe you need to look at, am I observing some of these natural laws that God has laid down? Because sometimes we can be crying out for God to touch us when He said, hang on, what is begin to get your life in order of the physical laws I've laid down? Now, I'm not saying being extreme and, we live on birdseed or something, or carrots, but all I'm saying is we need a balance here. And God has laid down natural laws. And sometimes miracles happen when we obey them. I remember one pastor, a good friend of mine, he had terrible sinus problems and he had high blood pressure. And of course he had his usual, free vegetables boiled, the billio and greasy meat and everything. And he had high blood pressure and he wasn't exercising. And so went to the doctor and he said, mate, here's medication, you've got on the rest of your life. And the doctor said, we can't cure your sinuses, they operated, they couldn't cure it. And a friend of his had cancer and he went on the Alleluia diet and the tumour shrunk in his body and God healed him through this eating raw carrots or something, cabbage, I don't know what it was, nuts or something, but raw food. So he told this bloke, and this guy's a real awkward guy, he said, oh mate, I'll give you anything, I'll give anything a go. So he began to eat nothing but raw food. I went over there, mate, he had sprouts and cabbage and lettuce and carrot. I'd never seen this guy eat like this. And he was eating this pure, fruit juices and it was all healthy food. After 6 weeks, every symptom of high blood pressure left him and his sinuses were cleared up. Totally healed. Just because he began to change, now that was extreme, but he began to adjust his lifestyle. Now when you go out for lunch and eat all muffins, don't get angry at me. I like muffins too. But you've got to have a balance here. And so God's laid down natural laws we need to observe.